Hello, this is Dean Malone with Compass FX. Hope you're doing well today and again some good trades. Well, as we approach this time of the year, going into the Thanksgiving Day holiday here in the U.S., many traders turn their thoughts to family and to friends and get-togethers, and we take our minds off the market. And that's exactly what some market participants hope would continue to happen. I made a statement this morning in my live active trade room where over the last 5 years, I've noticed that the euro dollar gets stronger as we go into the Thanksgiving Day holiday. And the premise of that is when the cat's away, the mice will play. And what I mean by that, as U.S. traders start to leave and spend time with family, and the banks close, and very few traders in the U.S. are participating in the market on Friday of this week, there's a tendency for the euro to strengthen. There's a tendency for the pound to strengthen. There's a tendency for a number of other currencies related to the dollar to strengthen and the U.S. dollar weaken. So what I want to do today in this video is to walk through the euro dollar and the pound dollar and show you proof of what's taken place over the last 5 years. Whether the market was going long or going short, it was interesting as we approach Thanksgiving, the market starts to turn strong in the euro and in the pound. So I make this comment to let you know that many traders right now have a sentiment that the euro should continue to slide because the problems in the European sovereign debt crisis issues and problems in Great Britain. So some traders have some positions short in both the euro and the pound. But I have a feeling that we might experience another short squeeze going into the U.S. Thanksgiving Day holiday. So let me go through the history of the last 5 years and just show you what's taking place, and then I'll give you some thoughts as we go into the Thanksgiving Day holiday. Now, for those of us in the U.S., the brokerage firms will be closed on Thursday, and you'll need to check with your specific broker to determine when they will open trading back up on Friday if you plan to trade. And by the way, if you haven't joined me in the live active trade room, I trade the U.S. session Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. through the European close. And you're more than welcome to join us. Simply go to www.compassfx.com/Forex Signals. On that webpage, simply register. It's a free access into the live trade room. And we have a community of traders that we share different ideas. And it might give you an opportunity to look over my shoulder or get some opinions of other traders and help you in your trading. Let's get back to this Thanksgiving Day holiday strength in the euro dollar and in the pound. You can see that I have the euro dollar daily chart up, and all I'm simply going to do is scroll back in time and let's just simply take a look. This is Thanksgiving of 2010, and you can see that going into Thanksgiving here we have some strength to the upside. As a matter of fact, it opened up here. It fell back a little bit, but strength into the Thanksgiving Day holiday as the market was actually selling off. So a bit of a short squeeze last year. Looking at 2009, again, market's kind of flat in a range. Here's some strength coming in as we go into the Thanksgiving Day holiday. Looking at 2008, the market takes a bounce as it appears to be in a possibly a descending triangle pattern, but kind of bouncing around at maybe a bottom of a range. And as we go into the Thanksgiving Day holiday, again, strength into the market. Okay, here we go into the Thanksgiving holiday for 2007. Again, strength in the market, and it pushes up before it falls over. Looking at 2006, you can see that the market had been flat, and then we start having a nice push to the upside right here, but having been flat right there, and then strength into the market. And last but not least, since I said 5 years, I'm just going to take it to 6 years, and you can see again, we have a situation here in 2005, strength in the euro into the Thanksgiving Day holiday. Now let's take a look at the pound dollar and kind of go through the same scenario here. You can see last year, as the market's moving down, we had both the euro dollar and the pound dollar making some movement to the downside. As we approached the Thanksgiving Day holiday, there was push to the upside. Again, we want to be cognizant of a potential short squeeze because both the euro dollar and the pound dollar this year are making moves to the downside. There is talk among some analysts that we could potentially see the euro dollar rise back up to 137. There's also talk that we may see a potential push in the pound back to 158 over the Thanksgiving Day holiday. Let's see what it looked like in 2009. In 2009, you can see that the market was moving down as well, but look what took place here. As we go into the Thanksgiving Day holiday, another push up. 2008, another push up. Even though we're in a downward trend, we take another move up just to see it fall back off. 2007, we see strength again. 2006, looks like the market's going to potentially roll over with a possible double top, goes flat, and then we push up again during that Thanksgiving Day holiday. And finally, looking at 2005, the market bounced around the bottom and we saw some strength again leading into the Thanksgiving Day holiday. My point is simply this, folks. We're going to see strength when the U.S. banks are closed and few U.S. traders are involved in the marketplace. As European traders and Asian traders trade into that Thanksgiving Day holiday without the participation of U.S. traders, look for potential strength in the euro and the pound. Now, I could definitely be wrong about all of this, but giving 6 years of seeing strength year after year after year during the Thanksgiving Day holiday makes me think that we could potentially see a short squeeze going into the Thanksgiving Day holiday. So be aware of that. If we take a look at the pound dollar here, you can see the pound dollar has made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days to the downside. We could see a move back up. Using the synergy model, I've told folks, look for 5 to 8 bars in one direction and then expect some retracement. And that retracement is usually due to the natural phenomenon known as profit taking. Let's take a look at the euro dollar. On the euro dollar, going to the end of the chart here, you can see that we've pushed down 1, 2, 3, 4 days, and now we're just back and forth in a bit of a range. If I move down to the 4-hour chart, you can see on the 4-hour chart that we were in a range in early November, went up and down, and then now we've pushed back down and started another range. We could see a potential range high back towards 36 level, and then, as I mentioned, a possible move back up towards 37 and 38 area. Right there's 38. We could see a move possibly back up to this level here, right just a little bit above middle part of this range back in this area. So there's the possibility of a movement to the upside in both the euro dollar and the pound dollar. So if you are short these pairs going into the Thanksgiving Day holiday, just be careful. There might be a short squeeze heading your way. Well, folks, it's Dean Malone with Compass FX. Y'all make it a great day. Have a good Thanksgiving Day holiday. Spend time with family and friends, because really, those family and friends are truly the priority in life. Take care. Bye-bye.